Welcome everybody to another episode of This Week in Rocket League, your weekly news segment for all things Rocket League related. We're going to be jumping into our eSports section with some pretty big news. Rocket League is heading to the Olympics. Well, technically not into the Olympic events itself, but instead an Olympics-backed tournament. Intel is sponsoring the Intel World Open, which will feature nations competing against one another in Rocket League and Street Fighter, each with their own $250,000 prize pool. Japan, as the host, picked themselves up an entry into the final event, but for the other nations, there will be a summer qualifier. The top 7 teams will battle it out in summer to compete in the final event, held on the 22nd to the 24th of July, 2020. You might be wondering why bigger esports such as League of Legends or Overwatch are missing. Well, Mark Subotnick, a lead of Intel's esports efforts, said that Rocket League and Street Fighter have more accessibility or a smaller barrier of entry, and in other words, it's easier to tell what's going on if you've never played the game. So we're getting another event, more prize money, more viewership, all great things to see coming to Rocket League. Now on the Rocket League esports subreddit, we saw a lot of individuals coming up with their rankings so far for this tournament. Definitely gonna agree with number 1, France. Great World Championship winning talent with the likes of Fairy Peak and K-Dop, and they have the added advantage of synergy, seeing as they already play together on Vitality. A great suggestion for this event is for Psyonix to release country-based decals. I think it'll be wildly popular, and I'm honestly surprised we're missing something like this, so the Olympics would be a perfect time to include it into the game. But we're going to be heading over to our news segment. In case you missed it this week, we took a look at some items that are very likely the upcoming stream rewards in Rocket League. Psyonix posted their ranked distribution for Season 11, with Bronze 1 Hoops probably being the most interesting figure, featuring a grand 0.0% of all players. And if any of you are fans of Rocket League YouTuber Mertzy, well, he did an AMA or an Ask Me Anything on the official Rocket League subreddit, so be sure to check that out if you want to learn more about him. On to our plays of the week. We've got a monstrous triple fake from Kilo 3101. Then we've got a goal by Squadgeball, who says if you suck at Breezy Flicks, simply fake it. We've then got Medicine Man 34, showing us that we should never give up on saving that ball. I'm sure we've all had our share of frustrating controller disconnects, but how many of us have scored in such a fashion? We've got a super smooth save by munobtw, who then converts it into an easy goal. We've got KxZen coming in hot with a flip reset into a Musty flick. Next up is a goal by Landon, featuring an impressive 360 and a little boop to beat all 3 defenders. And then finally some 360 action from Xo Freestyles, styling super hard on his opponent. But then we're going to move on to our great fashion pieces for this week. We've got KanaanMors with what he describes as his Edgelord design, showing off the fresh new Flash Freeze decal. And just to show how versatile the Flash Freeze decal is, Intonix showed off his funny Baked Beans car design. I didn't think I'd come across a Camo design I'd like, especially in lime, but XyZen really makes these special edition wheels work. Love the use of the carbon fiber paint finish, matching up with the texture of the wheels. And finally we have Duck with a chainsaw, creating a design centered around the regular DRN wheels. Everything comes together really nicely, especially the medallion paint finish. Honestly, I've tried to make the medallion paint finish work countless times and it's always turned out a mess, but it fits so nicely with these wheels. But that is going to be a wrap on This Week in Rocket League. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Olympics tournament? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.